a weird lag on my camera. It's not on yours. It's very interesting.
Which, you're on the U part?
On the me part. Hey, by the way, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together we are PM Artist
Studio.
Hey, guys.
This
This is the very last, and I cannot look at that camera at all because that one's going to make me crazy.
What is it?
Just a lag. It's making me nutty. Let's pop out the chat, say hello to all of y'all. Oh, Gretchen's here for the finale. She says she's very excited. We have, well, Gretchen, I hope that we will not disappoint.
I hope we live up to your expectations.
Yeah. Let's see. We have Brad here. Cindy Schuer. Hey, and by the way, welcome to the Powsy Wowsies, Cindy. We have Cookie Wookie, also known as Mo, C.W. Brown, Carolyn, Deb C, Eva. We've got Fran on the Edge, Gretchen Birch, Michelle Mullen, Panka, and our dear friend, Sirius Hecka, also known as Lisa. There we go. That was pretty good.
That was pretty
And
good.
Heather's here too. Sorry. Heather, you popped in right there as the thing changed on me. I'm not ignoring. Sometimes it's just, hello, Darcy. All right, guys. We're going to make some cards. Are you excited about that?
Well, we're going to make I don't know that we'll get to the actual construction.
Well, we're going to, We're going to prep them.
We're doing a bit of stencil buttering.
Stencil butter. We
And
love the
this is
butter.
my own stencil butter mix here. As you can see
Wow,
there.
it's texture paste. Look, it's
Texture
colored.
paste. Play-Doh. In Play-Doh containers.
Yes. It's the colored texture paste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Rennie. Rennie says, just finished watching this morning's video. Glad we are nearly done. Phew.
Boy, I know. Hasn't it been a...
Oh, man. The last couple days we've just been like, all right, we're almost there.
We can do it.
We're almost there.
We can do it.
Hey, see, I'm telling you, I think there's some kind of weird stuff happening, and I don't necessarily know how to fix it.
Well,
Like
it started out with some kind of... There's a delay.
There's some weird delay. Yeah. I don't... It's bizarro. I think it has a lot to do with my Streamlabs more than anything, but I don't know how to fix that.
And they're not exactly responsive.
I don't know.
And is Ann there? I got my first gooper on my...
Is it making everybody crazy? Here, let's go topside, and then that way you can just see us in the tiny camera. Maybe it's less annoying.
Oh, is it both of us?
I would assume if the sound is, but it has, yeah. There we go. Hey, Ann. We're asking you questions, and she just arrived.
I got some of this one orange paint on the blue part.
Yeah.
I got most of it out because I got after it right away. But there's still a little bit.
Well, so here's the deal. Let's just go ahead and let everybody know our new schedule is going to be Tuesdays, and we're going to do 2-hour streams. And we will do Tuesday at 3 p.m. We are going to do our normal Thursday thing, but it's going to go to a 2-hour, and we're going to keep it public just because that seems so much easier for everybody. I know that we wanted to kind of make it super special for our makers group, but a lot of you guys were having troubles even just getting over here. So just to make it easy for everyone, including us, we're going public. 2 hours on Thursday, and then we will do our 10 a.m. stream on Sunday. Yay! So there we go. Yes, the apron has been blessed. There we go.
It has been, yes, baptized.
Baptized. I wonder if I turn... Maybe if I turn that off. Is that any better? Is it still weird, Mo? Let me know. Alright, guys. So, that is pretty much it. That's the big announcement. I'll talk about it a couple more times during the stream in case there's new people popping in. But while I do have you and we are beginning all of this business here, go ahead, give us the thumbsy upsies on this video because we are live. It lets people know, hey, something cool is happening over here. Those of you watching the replay, we really appreciate you coming back, watching, commenting, doing all that. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do. Ring that bell. It sometimes notifies you when we drop new content. Sometimes. If you really want to know, be sure, if you haven't like placed an order or been over to our website, if you want, you can sign up for the, it says newsletter, but we don't really do like a newsletter, but we will send out notifications to you guys, and we're going to be doing that with, I know you are, Mo, and that's one of the things I love about you. I'm keyed in just like that too. One of the things that we will continue to do is send out those emails. I think maybe either like at the beginning of the week, so that way once we have everything scheduled out, or if you guys like them coming to you like 5 or 10 minutes before the stream, we can continue doing that too. Let me know about that. That is something we are still trying to kind of work out. But I think that's a cool thing for us. So yeah, if you want to get those, make sure you have subscribed over there on our website. For that link, it is at the top of the chat, or I'm sure throughout the stream, our mods will be dropping links both to our website, to the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. That's where we hang out. And so there you go. Look, P's already just, doing along. I might be able to talk a whole heck of a lot. So what are you doing over there?
Well, because it wasn't showing up as much as I wanted it to.
I'm going to zoom in because you're doing a little fine work.
I want to emphasize the flower here, and I think it just sort of got lost in the same value range as its background. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just going around the edge, and I think it looks kind of cool. I don't know. I was going to use white, and I didn't have any white out here, so I just reached for my champagne gold. What?
That's why we have the P-cam.
What is it?
For your expressions.
Oh!
Yes. Your dirty looks. And looks
that was my winky winky. You should see Izzy do that. Oh my God, it's hysterical.
Oh, it is. She's like, I'm getting better.
It looks like a toad in a hailstorm. It is just hysterical. And she just thinks she's really hot snot.
Hot snot with the winky face. Hello, Jenny June. And we've got Carrie. Hello. Kathy M. Thanks to an awesome March Madness. Oh, hey. Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh. Well.
What is it?
Look at this.
Oh.
Would you like to see it on the big cam?
Well, Dad, never. I need
Here.
to do gel printing to do that baby justice.
Plans might be changing, y'all.
Now, see, I think that's really. Ah, look at that! Oh my gosh! Oh, this is going to be such a swell.
Hello,
Ellen.
Mary Ellen.
This is just going to be wonderful.
Oh yes, please don't just lurk. At least let us know that you're gonna lurk. That's cool. Just say hello, and then we like to know you're here. Oh yes, Brad just made that. He's got a couple other little ideas, and then I have some drawings, but I haven't been able. We've been doing this March Madness thing. Yeah, that's fun, huh? Ooh.
Fun. Well, I don't know. The problem is that I've got all this set up, and I'd have to put all of this away.
All right.
So, probably not going to get to see that today, y'all. Just being up front and honest here. Okay, what do y'all think about that? Does that look pretty cool?
I like it.
Maybe need to, and this is what I do with these little cut up pieces, because now all of a sudden they are.
Hello, Vanessa.
They have their own life. They're no longer a big piece of something.
They have their own little room.
Yeah.
They were in a big house, you know, open plan floor, or open
floor plan.
Yeah.
Open floor plan.
What is it? Open floor.
Open floor plan. Yes. And now all of a sudden, you know, they have their own little room. There we go. Balance. We have achieved balance.
Why have we achieved balance?
We have some here and we have some here. We have a little orange over here and a little orange over here. And we're separated by some lovely.
It looks good with your ring.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? And my orange finger.
Hey, Ricky. I'm glad you're here.
I can never do anything, you know, neatly.
No.
And I would like to get into the middle of this flower, but I'm really a little hesitant to do that because my brush is not quite fine enough. So I'm just going to call that dude done.
Oh, Fiona says, thank you so much for March Madness. I've learned so much. The first use of gel plate was today, and I now understand how addictive it is. Thanks again, ladies.
Hey, it doesn't get better.
And Christy says, happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's our
Oh my
Christy.
gosh, I had the best birthday.
Yeah, it's been a good one.
It was a good one.
Indeedy. Now, am I supposed to be doing anything over here? Exactly, or just...
I don't think quite yet,
Okay.
unless you wanted to.
Well,
I mean, you know, you do your chopping and your
my chopping.
and talk to him while I'm, you know, doing this kind of, because that might be a.
So we found, we already had these cards, like from when we, you know, first started and made cards, because we thought that that's what we were going to be, was card makers.
And we were.
I love making
We have a
cards.
suitcase full.
We have a suitcase full. Some of you guys have actually received them, because we got tired of just, you know, hoarding them. But we don't make cards as much. I mean, other than the sweet little cards that P makes. And I was like, well, why don't we make some big ones? Because we got the big cards. Make these, like, proper, like. And then, that way, if I mess up your order, like, in a really big way.
We can send you a really nice card.
Thank you card for your patience and understanding and knowing that sometimes life is just crazy around here. So, yeah. I have these. And then those ones that we chopped up earlier in the morning stream. And then I will, how many stencils do you have ready to release? Yeah, that is a good question, Brad. How many do you have? Because I can tell you, he's got some sneaky files happening over there, I think. But what I want to do is maybe something like this, or even just mount it on there. And then we picked out some cardstock, which there was some slight disagreements.
Yeah, I bet you're really sorry you missed that. It was, you know.
Well, we can still discuss
Something
them
to
because
the
I kept some
extent
of them out because she's wrong. She's just straight up wrong. And I think as the person who gets to cut up the backgrounds,
Yeah, I guess so.
you get to choose.
She's across the table. I can't snatch it out of her hand. My arm's not long enough.
So you can see there. I think that the paint, this kind of fights with that red that's there. But see, I did pull out some of those reds.
See, I just don't feel that. But, you know, maybe I'm not seeing it like I
That is true. There is that. That base.
There's no reason to say that with that little slight tone of
Smirk.
judgment in your...
But then we kind of have that one. So I think which one of them are really technically is all right, because technically some of those hues are in there.
Yep. Show them up.
You know.
You know?
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
All right, now I'm going to read some chat. I'm terrible on the gel plate, but I have inspiration between you ladies. Aw. Yes, and Lisa, she does some seriously cool stuff. She's a magical worker of metallics. And then she embosses that stuff, and it is most amazing. That be true. She's never surrendering. I gotta tell you what, though, Jenny June. That album with the fold, the lotus fold. Yeah, kudos to you on that one.
Oh, yes.
Did you see that?
I didn't even understand it. It was so wonderful. But I didn't care.
It's like,
I don't know what's happening here. I have no idea. But boy, is this cool stuff.
Yes. I'm going to learn how to do some of those folds one of these days. Let's see here.
I'm going to bust out this and see if Mariah can match this when it gets over to
Is
her.
our whole family artist? Well, everybody that's in this house pretty much is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Van's an oil painter.
Yeah.
I guess I should be talking and addressing this a little bit
Yes.
about the
Paste.
paste. This is, and can you see how I've used the no-stick tape?
That be the washi tape.
The no-stick tape works really well for this. But hey, I'll show you how to fix that in just a sec.
Oh, good. It's Sharon's here, and she's at least moving, and she's looking for some inspiration. She's typing.
She's typing?
She's typing. This morning she was struggling. She was tired.
Oh.
The coffee just wasn't kicking in.
Sometimes that happens. If you get to that right away, it's no worries. You can get it off.
Hey, Judy333.
Yeah, I think that's really quite lovely.
I do too.
All right, here's the trick. And you know, I got it really thick. I used the light and fluffy. I squirted in a bit of the heavy body Expert Amsterdam acrylic and whatever else was in there to begin with, which I don't really know. It's kind of that color right there. But it was a long time ago.
Yeah. But she's like, when was the last time I got out the pastes? I'm like, I don't know.
All right, now we're going to try something here, and I don't know if this is going to work. But what the heck?
Okay, technical question. Thin paint layers versus thick paint layers, pros and cons. Well, this is a whole other thing, because this... Oh, welcome, Darcy, to the Powsy Wowsy. Texture paste, the reason it is so wonderful is that it will stay in place. It's not going to ooze. So yeah, you could do layers of paint and even thick paint, and you can still somewhat get that. One of our favorite ways to use the stencils on the gel plate is like when you very first put down the stencil and then put the paint, lift it, then let that dry, then you can get really crisp images. Otherwise, kind of one of the go-to things is very heavy paint or go to the texture paste.
Yeah, straight to the texture paste.
And if you want colored texture paste, just add some paint to it.
Now, I like this effect too.
Yes, I love that effect. Almost more than the texture.
Sometimes I do too. But you need a very light background, and our backgrounds are very busy. They're not going to...
These are pretty powsy-wowsy themselves.
Yeah. So, we're just going to... and the reason I washed that off is when you use your texture paste...
Kathy D. She's stopping by just to say hello, so I wanted to say hello.
Oh, okay. Hello. Hello, Kathy B.
D.
Kathy B?
D.
D.
That was so
D is in duck.
That was so Texan. D, B. What? Huh?
Sorry. Did it come off like that?
A little bit, but that's all right.
To
huh?
be like that.
Hey, Chris.
Yes, we're teaching Izzy how to read via her computer game that calls for has a little thing at the top there, and that's what she's supposed to draw in her little drawing thing. I don't know a lot about it, except to watch her, and so she's just always hollering at you. What does this say?
Because it times you. There's a whole timed thing to it all.
And I'm just like, you really need to get a handle on this. I'm not playing this game. You are. And you just need to,
Get a handle on it.
get a handle on it.
Could you just hurry up and read?
Could you just hurry up and learn how to read?
Making us all crazy.
And
How many times can I tell you?
now,
It's duck.
did you hear me yesterday? Cow.
Cow. Yeah.
I said, if I have to spell cow again,
Well, this is
I am
funny.
going to take a sharp instrument and poke it right in the middle of your iPad. She says, well, Gigi, I don't want you to do that. I
Yeah,
said,
don't
well,
threaten injury of the iPad.
come on.
Get it together.
Cow, C-O-W. She knows all the letters.
She does. True that.
She knows them. And she just sits there and, I don't know, it's just like the password.
Oh, yeah. And then all of a sudden, just one day, now she's so proud of herself.
But she'll still ask for it and smirk when you...
Help me with the
look
password,
ugly.
Mom. Like, you know what it is.
You little booger. Look at that.
I like the purple. I think the purple's better than the red. Also in consistency, not only in color, but in consistency.
You could be right.
It happens. I think the purple on the red is also less, offensive to my eyeballs. It's just a lot of things are coming at me a lot lately.
I don't know what. She's been taking this essential oil.
Is it essential oil?
Well, what is it? Some kind of tincture stuff.
Yeah, it's tincture.
It's supposed to help her.
Lemon balm. Be
Lemon.
calm.
Calm. Well, yeah, she was calm the other day. I had to reach over and slap her, wake her up. And I said, she finally decided that maybe she shouldn't be taking that right before a live stream. Because, she's sitting over there going,
tired. I didn't take it today. I think I have figured out. So it's either going to be like a first thing in the morning, very first thing, or I think, end of the day before bed. And says, or maybe Mariah, you're just exhausted. That could be it.
oh, I don't know. She had a baby.
Did you know I had a baby?
She used to ask people on the street, had a baby. Well, I guess
like
that one was there from before. So.
It's just trying to rub
I don't
it
think
off.
that I want to rub that one
Stop.
off. Now, see, I think that looks so cool. I am emphasizing that corner ever so slightly.
Slightly. Mm-hmm. Justification. That's what. See, that isn't rustification. That's justification. Put a hashtag on that with a P in front. P. Justification.
Yes. Now I do. Yes. Moving right along. I do have another. Now the only thing I will tell you about this, if you have really juicy wipes, you probably don't want to use those. And
the ones at the end of the.
Yeah, they're down at the bottom with all the stuff.
If you go through them quickly enough, that is true. If you kind of let them dry out as they go, that
Okay,
isn't true.
see this word right here? Tencel. Kirkland brand baby wipes. Cheapest ones that you can get. The reason I like them, they do leave fuzzies on some of the really tight little spaces, but most of the time they don't, and I love them. Okay, now you saw how I had taped off because I didn't want to, I'm kind of a slobby.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm not too neat in the, well, I'm not
Maybe not
too
slobby, but a little sloppy.
sloppy. And
Carefree.
yes, that. And I want to use this, but I just want to have it in exactly the right spot.
No, Jenny, you're just in the right place.
And I want to use it with, make sure that I'm using the right color. Because I think that this is kind of, it's imperial looking stamp or something.
Hey, and I designed this one, by the way. Remember those days when I designed the stencils?
Well, she's had other jobs lately.
Oh.
Now, I've got a choice here. I can either go with the Powsy Wowsy or the, I'm kind of leaning towards this. This is a little more.
A little less in your face.
Yeah.
Hey, Mouse. So glad you're here. She says there's so much knowledge. Art cards, prints. What made you decide the stencils would be our business? The fact that there weren't any stencils that we really cared for.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily in design or whatever. It was more or less like finding stencils that would hold up to the gel printing and also fit our style. So it just made sense that we would turn some of P's stamps and art. And then
That's how it started.
Well, yeah, that's how it started. And then,
Now we have our own in-house designer.
although he's like, you guys still need to be doing things like, making designs like you make.
See that? Woo, 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 woo.
Are you going to put another one there?
Well, I will, but I can't till it dries, Mariah.
Oh, you just need a onesie one.
Yeah. I need a onesie one.
Onesie one.
Onesie one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, I'm going to pick this little corner right here because it needs some brightening up. And look at how that fits almost perfectly
yes.
there.
Mo, definitely. The Yupo, I mean, the Yupo is the business.
Look at that.
So you could put another one right next. You could put one down on the end, and that way you have two drying, and then you put one in the middle.
I have this one down here that I've isolated that's of a different...
Yes, it's a little different. It's a squished one.
It's the squished one.
Mm-hmm. And see, sometimes I change these up depending on, like, if I'm going to just kind of put them on the end of a sheet, or... I usually give these away. These are the little extras.
Well, I don't like two, but I don't know.
You can come back and add a third later.
You just don't know anything, right? Oh, I need to clean that stencil up. Yeah, I can't get another one in there.
Yeah.
But I could do something else. Okay, don't let me forget to.
To what? Wipe that one up?
Yeah, you know what'll happen here. Janelle.
Janelle.
I don't know if I can get these in here.
Why don't you just cut that up? So you can get it in there. Because it's way too much at the end anyway. And you've already done some... what are we going to call it? Surgical work there.
Always leave yourself...
Some nipping and tucking.
Always leave yourself a handle. Handles come in handy.
They do. It's all in the name.
Handy handles. Leave a handy handle onto your...
Mouse wants to know, do we sign our art? Yes, we do. Now, the little packets and things, like the little freebie ones that we send out, typically not. No. But if it's a card, I think most of the time peace signs.
Well, if I'm real proud of it, I do.
If you have
If I
a
want-
signature, you know she liked it.
If it's crap, I put Mariah's name. I don't send out anything that's
No.
crap.
That all just goes in the other bin.
Yes, and
Of to be determined what your fate will be later. Bin. Also known as IDKs.
Oh, hooty pooty.
Oh, hey, Tishan. And Kathy M. Where you going? Did you sneak in, Kathy?
Okay, I'm going to try to harvest some.
Modifications. Yes, there we go. Modifications. There you go. Look at that. That might go a little blobby.
Might go a little blobby. I don't know. You know, sometimes a little blobby's okay.
Yeah. Hello, Diane. Are you just getting up? Are you getting ready for work? Yeah, I want a little blobby. That's all right. Not too
Not
bad.
horribly.
Not horribly.
Not horribly.
I like that. That purple and that gold look lovely together.
They do. I think that's just a winner chicken dinner combination.
Okay. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Carrie.
Thank you, sweetie.
I'm going to send your stuff out soon.
He knows how to stencil. He doesn't need it to learn how to stencil.
Cindy says, P has me cutting up stencils, which improves them. Frankenstencils.
Hey, once you buy them,
They're yours.
they're yours. You can, you know, do whatever. I'll tell you what, I love stencil butter.
Did we already accomplish all our last madness announcements in business? Oh, yes, a little bit, but I'll do it again. Our new schedule is going to be Tuesdays at 3 p.m., Thursdays at 3 p.m. We will continue doing our Sunday 10 a.m. All streams will be 2 hours long. And there you have it. And the Thursday Thoughts, we have decided just to open it up public, and that's why we're staying on our public business here. Of course, you know, we invite the, you know, inappropriateness whenever, to whomever.
Slightly.
Slightly,
What did I do with
within
the rest of my
reason.
cards? What did I do?
But that's usually what the Thursday Thoughts was about.
That's why we kind of...
I kept it a little closed, but we're just going to, you know, let it all hang out there. And, you know, hope for the best.
Well, it doesn't ever get,
No,
you
it
know,
doesn't.
downright grody, you know, bar room. We haven't had enough drink
yet.
for that.
Yeah.
So,
We'll save that for later.
when we come and visit you at your house.
Oh, Fran would love some of the P&M's Franken stencils. I think I included some stuff. We have some stuff being sent to you right now, Fran. It's on its way.
Did you put in her prints?
I did. I think. No, we've had this.
Mariah's brain really hasn't been.
It hasn't been in it, man. Just, I mean,
bless her heart.
it's a little bit of everywhere is what the problem is. So the focus on my usual awesomeness.
Our usual awesomeness.
It is a little lacking. I shall be better in about a week. Fingers crossed.
Okay, now.
Yes, you will still get reminders. So I think that, yeah, you guys seem to really be liking the emails with the streams. So we will be doing that because it's so hit or miss with YouTube and even on. I think I'm going to stop doing the events notification. So, Fran, you need to sign up for the email if you aren't getting the emails. Or are you an email kind of person? I will keep posting them in Makers. So, those will be kind of the two places to check it out.
No stick tape.
No stick tape. Also known as washi tape.
Okay, now I'm going to tape off this one thing here.
She tears it like it's... Oh, that was funny. Sorry. Do we clean our stencils? No.
I do.
Sometimes.
If they get clogged up.
Well, here, actually, Christy, the thing is when you are using texture paste, most definitely. You want to wipe it
That's
up,
why
get
I
it
rub
cleaned
it
up.
out. Now, this one here may require some soaking once I get through.
The stencil butter is a little bit of a different animal in itself. It's more sticky. I mean, it's more paint-like, obviously.
But see, I need those 3 flowers. Can you see lined up?
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually like my flowers lined up, but in this case, I want them lined up because I want it to overlap a little bit on that one, a little bit on that one. I'm trying to line them up.
Okay, Fran definitely needs reminders.
She definitely needs more.
I
Me
know
too,
you do.
Fran.
You are on the special notification list, Fran. I try to send you a personalized, because we want you here, obviously, and I don't want you missing out. Oh yes, and Mo is awesome about that. So if anyone wants a tag on the post, letting Mo know, she'll tag you. We will all take care of one another and make sure we get, or we need to get.
Ha!
We,
Ha, ha, ha.
oh.
All right, I need a little bit of love there, ladies and gentlemen.
She would like some hearts and things like you were giving Izzy the other day.
Yeah. I'm really upset that y'all
I know,
voted
it
on
was
her
so pretty, like,
voted
to
on
watch
her cats.
Oh, she really is a little upset about that.
I've mentioned it a couple of times.
She has, even like, you know, behind the scenes. Sandy would like to know, what is the flower stencil on P's left? It could be your right, because remember it's flipped.
Oh, I bet she's talking about these. No, these are Daisy Doodads. I don't know what we call them, but this is.
Here we go.
It's from a stamp that I made a long time ago, and then Mariah took it, and you can see it needs a good soak because some of its little flower petals are all clogged up.
It'd be a little clogged. Oh, look there. Look, that's beautiful. Thanks, guys.
What is it?
Oh, it's lighting up with the hearts and the lovey faces and sparkles and champagne bottles and kitty eyes.
Oh my gosh. I know that is a really nice one.
Okay, so the other flower stencil is one we call 8 p.m. Artist Studio Special. So, because it's a little painful to cut and it doesn't always cut properly, so it has never been put in the shop. And so we only have given it to people that would understand that what they are getting may have some imperfections It's one of those imperfectly perfects. So, if you want one, let me
Just
know.
realize that when it arrives, it might have some little bits and pieces missing. Heather and Jan.
I don't know. I may just put it in the shop and put a really huge disclaimer that
You get what you get, and if you gripe and moan about it, we're taking you off of the customer list. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can do that or not, but that's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to it. Let me see what else I've got here. Hey, these turned out really nice. Remember we did these this morning. Yeah. Ladies and gents. Okay, I think we need a cluster. We don't need a line. We need to bring back our cluster that's getting clogged up.
Oh, I'll show. No, sometimes she comes back and watches the replay, so she'll see, and she reads the chat.
Yeah, I do.
Because there's a lot that, it's so funny, you know, she'll tell me, oh, well, didn't you see what I was doing during the live? It's like, no, I'm reading chat and kind of making sure, you know, watching these other things.
I said, well, you really need to look at it again because this is really hysterical.
Or I'm like, hey, you need to kind of come back and look at the chat and, you know, read some of the things that don't necessarily get read. Fran loves the, I know, see, this is why you're part of our, like, you totally get us. Like, you're okay with that. We love that about you, Fran.
I know, and I send you things all the time.
Are they laser cut? No. Laser machines are extremely expensive. And then there's a whole trickiness to cutting plastics. And then you need, like, venting and...
Because it's toxic fumes.
Yeah, things. So, I mean, we've looked into it. And I don't think it speeds up the process any. They are all machine cut by, like, CNC machine. One called a Cricut. Because the silhouette sucked. Just to put it nicely.
We had one and Mariah sent it back.
I did. Sent that booger back.
See, and I said you need a handle, Fran. Don't forget to leave a handle on your Franken-stencils.
Franken-stencils need handles.
And see, I got a little close to the edge on that one there because I'm going to be cleaning up some mucky muck there on the edge of that, but that's all right.
Yes. Aw, Sandy says we are all perfectly imperfect. We think that.
That, you know, and I just think when you're striving for perfection, you're probably just shooting yourself in the foot. That isn't going to happen.
Gretchen says you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. We say that around here all the time. Sort of, like to that, you know. We say you get what you get.
Yeah, well, we all know there are those people out there that want. And see, I could wipe that little bit off, that other little petal there, but I kind of like that. Reminds everybody.
Mouse, it takes a little while. Like, you have to come back a little later because the chat, however they do their rendering of the stream, it does take a little bit of time for the chat to show up.
You have to find one of these that's open enough to...
It's worthy of using.
It's going to have to go and get
See, and I don't cut those one very often, so there aren't very many of them around.
I just don't think there's any that are going to work very well because it's so thick. Okay, so what I'm going to do tonight, and I will take this in and put this in the Murphy's oil with a little, you know, squirt of Axe or Jax or whatever that.
You know, the body wash.
Body wash that cleans the toilet. On it. And just let it set. I will let it set in the entire night. And you know, it's kind of funny because the first time I did that, I woke up at like 5:30 and I said, oh my gosh, I never took the stencil out. I went in there and looked at it, picked it up, and it just slid off. The whole skin just slid off in my fingers. That was the coolest thing. I was excited. I had a hard time going back to sleep. It's my story. I'm sticking to it.
That's funny.
I never wake up at 5:30, by the way. Okay, now, we're not emphasizing this corner. We're directing the eye in. That's my thought. I don't know how this is going to work.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, yeah, if you come right after a replay, or for the replay, yeah, you gotta wait a little while, and there isn't any, you know, rhyme or reason to it. Like, just kind of check back.
Yeah, we've tried to establish, you know, a
timeline. It's kind of like sometimes the replays, they'll be HD ready really quick, and then sometimes not so much. I think it's just how you fall in their queue. We are at the mercy of the YouTube.
Yeah, see, I got a little smushy there. What?
Mouse, she says, Axe, you mean the teenage smell? Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah, it can clean some things.
I didn't have anything else one day, and I was cleaning the toilet, and it was handy. And I thought, God, I hate this stuff anyway.
It's got some smell.
Try it out. And I mean to tell you, that toilet bowl sparkled like a diamond in a...
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let us know if you know that little thing.
Rest of that, if you're from the South, you certainly do.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know. That might be well diggers. That's what.
What? Well diggers?
Carmichael was. Well, he had many. He wore many hats, but
he actually
he was given special exemplary status during World War II because he was such a talented welder, and he worked in the shipyards. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I tell you, see, Carmichael's still learning things about that dude. He also traveled around like a hobo on the railroad.
Yeah.
Which I thought was completely fascinating. And
he caught trains.
He was a twin. Hey, he was a cool dude.
Yeah, he was. He was. Okay, I'm running out.
Does it smell like Teen Spirit? The toilet?
It is definitely. I don't know what.
Oh, goodness. Christy, she says, can you imagine a classroom of teenage boys with all sprayed of Axe? Ugh.
Well,
that would be a nightmare.
It was, you could flip a coin at the door whether you wanted to smell sweat or that stuff. And sometimes sweat was preferable.
Yeah, because it's too much, or it's just like
they don't understand a little bit goes a long ways. They either smell like body odor or hurler.
That's right. You heard that right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hurler. See, this is where the inappropriateness sort of starts to fall on that little line. I'm loving this, by the way. See, I knew Sydney Zia would be good for this because it's almost like puzzle. But then it has
really
its own
is.
little style to it, which is great.
It has this point on it so that where puzzle is just
stops. It's blocky.
Yeah, I can aim this little point into areas that I want to emphasize. I want to send your eye in there.
Diane says I'm usually far in the queue.
Isn't that lovely? And I could, there we go. Adding a little bit of extra on the edge there. I could even hand this to Mariah and have her do her sprays later on if we want to integrate more of the white into the... But I kind of like that white on the edge. I don't usually. But I'm kind of liking that.
Yes, Sydney is a... Okay. Sid is a really giving guy. All right, Diane says if a bag of clothes comes into the... What's the op shop? Op shop? OP? Op shop. And it smells like Axe. It's not going to be pretty. I don't know. I need more. What's an op shop?
I don't know.
It's a Nazi term of some sort. We don't know.
We don't know. We need to know that.
Yeah.
This
could be hilarious.
Well, no, it could be really good information in case I go to Australia. I want to go to that shop.
No.
Because I might get some good bargains there.
It's a shop or if they're doing laundry. I'm confused.
Oh, I didn't realize it was laundry.
Oh, it's a thrift store. Oh, she'd totally go that place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really, I had such a good friend that we used to go thrifting together. And Mariah is no fun.
I am not.
My husband isn't fun. I don't have any fun person to go thrifting with. And it has been
along our tour, we'll just make sure that, before we show up someplace, that, we've got her scheduled with a thrifty buddy.
Thrifty buddy.
What does OP stand for? I'm trying to think that out. I'm at a loss. Oh, it's the Australian term for the charity shop. And see, in here we call them either, you know, like in the thrift store, or it's the Salvation Army. And then there's the ones down off of the Garland Road that are all different kinds of...
Well, the best one in Anchorage was Value Village.
Mm.
I used to go there with my friend, Sandugash. She would buy up old leather jackets and whatnot and make them into things. Well, she was like super talented.
Opportunity shop.
Oh, well, of course.
Now, what about, oh, dear Lord, is he at a... No, well, I mean, if trust me, the stuff that she wants to look at. No.
Yeah, we could take Castle. He would do it.
Oh, thanks, Mo. Yes, that is the Crafter's Workshop, the light and fluffy. That is the best stuff.
Okay, here we go, folks. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but if it's the wrong thing to do, we'll just go over it again. Right?
Everybody work it out.
Everybody with me on that?
Oh, Sharon, she thrifts with her mom.
I think that's quite nice.
I like it. And that's the little ATC version of puzzle. See? The little ones come in handy.
Okay, now, see why I looked at the back? See where it's starting to come through there?
You gotta work that out.
You got to. If you don't deal with it, it's gonna... Oh.
It doesn't get better. What you doing there?
I don't know. I'm just having a really bad time here. A new paper. Thankfully, I put down.
Oh, you put the shiny side up.
Put the shiny side up.
The slicky side up.
Slicky side up.
That's freezer paper.
Freezer paper.
It does.
I don't know why I have this little dinky piece out here with my stuff on it. I mean...
I don't know. I'm not in charge of you.
I know.
We've all
now, I want to tell you here what I did. And if I didn't leave that other one out, I'm just going to shoot myself in the foot. Well, it's the other end. But that's why you have more than one of these little Hummers.
Yeah, we have Goodwills and Salvation Armies.
And Value Village. And there's also, when I was in...
Oh, pink, sorry. What gold is in the stencil butter, please? Oh, well, that is stencil butter.
That's stencil butter.
Like, that's how it comes, which
that's
is most
straight
wonderful.
up.
And that's the champagne one.
Yeah, it's
purchased on our own.
It's good stuff.
They didn't hook us up with that one.
No, they didn't.
Like,
they told us they had it. I guess that they felt like that they were, you know.
They didn't send us that one and the white one, the frosty one, which we still don't have that one.
Pearly.
I told P she could pick one. Otherwise, she had to use up the rest of this. It's taking up drawer space.
It really is. I like some of it better than others.
Yeah. I think that is definitely true.
Okay, I'm okay now. I'm okay with that.
Good?
For one more swipe, I think.
Oh, Natalia, thank you. And I'm glad to see you here again. Well, we'll be continuing on with additional streams. We're just going to do the Tuesday, Thursday, and our Sunday, which is great. And then, so Tuesdays and Thursdays, it'll be the 3 p.m., and then we're going to stick to our 10 a.m. These are all Central Time. I'm not converting, because I barely can work that out.
We barely know what time it is for real.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they just did the time change, and we're, you know, still working that out. Ooh. Hold on here. Jenny June, Restore and Habitat for Humanity.
Ah, yes.
Oh, Darcy says 2nd Avenue, Savers, and Be Thrifty. Be Thrifty, like with the letter B. That's funny. And Jolynn, you'll be jealous, but here we have a local art supply thrift store.
What? No way.
They have all art supplies, some vintage items, from fibers to paper and everything between. What? Now, where are you, Jolynn?
Oh, man, where is she?
I know, I wish I could remember where everybody was, but, you know.
I'm always
Judy lives in the middle of nowhere.
That could explain it.
No, that's Judy.
Oh.
We're asking Jolynn when we need to know where Jolynn is. Judy's lucky to have storage at all. She lives on a mountain. I know that much. It's a pretty out in the middle of nowhere, so at least it's, not a, like, West Texas.
I'm just cleaning my stencil up here because I really do want to use this one again. I would normally
Well,
just...
of course, in Spokane, Washington. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to opt out for another. This is really kind of nice. I might, chocolate on that.
See, there... Carolyn's helping us. 2 p.m. Mountain Time.
I don't understand.
Yeah, she's helping me out with the time conversion.
Oh. My golly, we need some help on
We
that.
really
Okay.
do. Oh, and Candace, yeah, she's out there in Denton, Texas. Yeah, there's probably some good thrift stores out there. Oh, they have, like, the art one? Might even be worth the, 45-minute? No, it's longer than that, I think. Because we're out in Saxe to go to Denton. Heck, it was 30 minutes from Carrollton. It's probably like an hour. Unless Brad's driving.
And I always request, please put me in the back seat.
Yeah, because it's a little hard to watch, but he'll get you there.
In record time. If you have anything that, any reason that you need to be someplace. He's the guy to call. Have I even done any of my purple? Yeah, I did purple. I did red.
Yeah. What about the
did
green?
gold.
Don't you have some like crazy green?
I do, but I haven't used any of my orange.
Oh, just the crazy
Well,
red.
I'm going to get out my orange that I spent 35 minutes getting the right color of orange.
To match your shirt.
No.
Oh.
I wished I could do this and make my shirt this color.
Oh, I do too. It certainly
I
would
think
be less
everybody
offensive to the
probably-
camera.
Everybody would probably vote for that one.
I do. I like that. It's more pumpkin. It's
Well-
like pumpkin spice.
I put 1 drop. Remember this one paint that we bought a long time ago? You bought me a long time ago, Mariah.
Oh, thank you, Rennie.
Da Vinci Fluid Acrylic. I don't know, the writing is too small in there.
It is a little tiny tube with also scripty writing.
But let me tell you what. I put 1 drop in there to dull that orange out. 1 drop.
So this is the stuff I think I got from... Was it Jackson's? I don't think it was. But I needed something else to hit the, get the free shipping. Because I'm like, I'd rather pay $7 for something than pay $7 for shipping. Do
any of y'all feel like that
you
sometimes?
guys feel that way?
I feel that way.
So I got the Da Vinci because I just also like to know at least have had experience with something from different brands. So I got this for P, and it was Prussian blue. So how can you go wrong with Prussian blue?
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's a liquidy fluid. It says fluid acrylic. But it was pretty reasonable. But yeah, I think it was like $7 for this. A little bit go a long way. There you go.
I think it's one of those liquid pigment things.
Okay, hold on here. I think I'm gonna Spokane. Let's see. Oh, okay. Christy's over in Missoula.
Missoula. Montana?
No, Washington.
Oh, Washington.
Oh, they're gonna go hang out. I'm jealous. Okay, I've gotten real safety brushes, paints. Oh man, Jolynn from that place. Yeah, she's gotten all kinds of things.
And this is in...
Oh, they are on Facebook. Candace, is that the place that you're talking about in Denton? Yeah. Oh, it's called Thistle.
Spell thistle like the...
I don't know. Is there a T in that? Or just
TH.
Thistle? Thistle is what she wrote, but maybe okay. It does have a T in it. Okay, cool. Sorry, it's Thistle. Creative reuse. Okay.
Creative reuse. Wow.
Need to remember that.
I know.
Okay, cool. Peace color is the color of our road worker gangs.
Who told you?
That's in Australia. See, in Texas, the road worker you know, crew people wear the bright green like she wore the other day. And then this is more like what, you know, you go hunting with.
We have some of that in Texas.
And we have a little bit of that in Texas. More like out in, you know, East Texas and yonder. Let's see here. Yep, that's how I roll too. Okay. Aw, Heather, that's so sweet. She says she's learned a lot since I discovered this channel. You are most welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Now check that out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to hurry up and do some more of that before my... See, I have a little bit of the orange with the white.
Oh, yes. So did you guys catch that? I'll stop yammering about the thrift store business and road worker wear. Oh, let's see. That's what to do. Yes, exactly. Nice.
Well, I don't know if I love that, but you know.
I do. And then I can come back once that all dries. I can put a little spray on the end and it'll really make those flowers pop out more. Because they get lost in the white.
Yeah, they do. I'm just going ahead with my mix here because I'm trying to use it all up. What's our time? How much time do I have?
Oh, we can go long. I don't care. This is the last one. I'm enjoying this.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
The stenciling? Or the chat?
Well, the chat and the...
See, look at isn't that a beautiful color?
See, normally she does this stuff like when I've gone to bed.
Yeah, I do the fun stuff. Now, I'm trying to reach over here and grab some of these that are dry because that's one of the things that I absolutely love about
Light and fluffy.
light and fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I'm going to be able to add those two flowers right there.
Oh, you get hearts and lovesies on that stuff. Oh, yes. Love this flower. These are the perfect... No. Deb, these are just blooms. These are in the shop. They cut nice and pretty and quite efficiently. Those other flowers is just dirt. They are a struggle. They take a long time to cut.
And I don't know why that is.
Why, what is?
Why?
Because they have the kind of imperfectly jaggedy edges. And if I clean them up, then they don't look the same.
And it's those little jaggedy edges that get all
they also catch all the stuff.
Tangled up with your tinsel.
See, there's a balance of, you know, design versus like, you know, how long is it going to cut? Is it a nice, clean enough design that, you know, it's going to be good for you guys to be able to work with? Because she's exactly right. Those little jaggedy edges are what catch the paint and the texture.
They do.
So they require more maintenance and also more time to cut. So, and more waste as far as like...
Sometimes these little pieces that I wipe off on
are the best.
Because later on I will accidentally hit them.
She forgets that they're there.
And I'll go, oh my gosh, look at that. Is that wonderful or what?
Or she'll slap it on the gel plate and then there's some cool impression that it left into the paint. And
yeah, it just goes on and on. Do you always plan on, you know, cleaning up a little bit?
Oh, thanks, Sharon. She says all fun. Yes, that was pretty P, is Tishan. Lovey, lovey orange and purple hearts from Carolyn. Thank you. And Darcy's giving hearts and Mo's giving hearts. You guys are awesome.
Okay, now I'm going to put that aside because you can see...
Subblock C Art Hour. Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Nothing.
Okay, now I've got these stars here that are really pretty, just like they are. But I think what they would really benefit from is some white flowers. Because see, they've all got a little bit of, well, this one doesn't. This one has a little bit of white on it. This one doesn't, but it needs it. It's kind of dull and boring.
You got a little bit in that corner.
And I'm thinking, I really wish that one stencil was clean.
Which one?
Oh, my lazy daisies, you know.
Oh, your flower blooms?
Oh, this got away from me. That happens so much of the time. I end up with one
Stuck to something else.
stuck to something. But what I'm thinking here is either purple or white. What you think? What you want?
Yes, that is exactly my...
What?
Al says, sometimes I see the Texas senator posting hunting pictures, but he isn't wearing orange. He's wearing camo. But I can see the orange would be better if you aren't, so you aren't confused with the deer. That is exactly right.
Well, and
if they're
remember when
posing
Dick
for
Cheney shot somebody in the leg when he was pheasant hunting?
No, I think it was Dick Cheney that got shot.
No, I think he shot somebody.
I don't remember exactly.
Well, you know, we don't have Robin with us, so we can't ask her to go find that information.
Get us proper situated with that knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look at that.
What? What?
Brad just, look at that. We now have a Brad emoji.
Well, isn't that hot diggity?
I like it. It's cute. Aw, Brad. That's so cute.
Okay, well this one's dry, so we can
What do
start
you want,
using-
dark purple? Oh, the cat's out.
Oh no.
He's staring at me like, hi.
I'm here.
I'm here. Where's the key? No.
Oh. Dear. Okay, I have to tape off.
See, yeah, Mouse said Cheney shot somebody in the face. Yeah, see, it was Cheney who shot the other dude. Yeah, exactly. There we go. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, bye, Debbie. We'll see you later. Oh, Brad just look at them all. Look at us together there. That's so cute. We need an Izzy one, too, next time. See if you guys keep getting the perks. If you're part of the perks, then we can add more emojis. That's the main thing.
Yeah, and I didn't really understand what that was all about.
She doesn't. She still doesn't. That's okay.
And this one has little hairy things in it, but I'm hoping we can still make it work.
Little hairy things.
Little hairy things with the stencils caught onto little...
You gotta watch out for those hairy Texans. Those Texas X's.
Don't go hunting with Dick Cheney.
These are all
right.
things that you're learning today.
Yes. Free of charge.
Oh goodness. Okay. Oh, Sharon's cat's talking to her. Did your cat hear our cat? He's gone over. I hope he doesn't go over to you.
Well, where's the water bottle?
Oh, would you stop?
I'm squirting.
She does. I just put him away in the room.
And now all I have to say to him is no. And he takes off because he knows the water bottle's coming. I know Van thinks that's really mean too, but I don't.
There, Carolyn put in the proper information. There you go. It's in the chat. Hello, Robin. That's our other Robin. Robin Creative Space. I love those shoes. The pink shoes with the flowers. Top notch there, Robin. She hasn't seen them. She doesn't know what I'm talking about because she's not on Instagram. I mean, she is, but she never goes there because she didn't know how to do it. I have to show her every time. Oh, good. And then what's funny is I'll show her some things. She's like, oh, well, I'd like to see more of that. And I'm like, well, you need to be on Instagram. She's like, oh, I can't remember how to get there. Like, you can,
I just look at
and
it
it's
when it
kind of
comes
painful
to
on
me.
your computer sometimes to do it. Oh, goodness. Lisa's cat's on the laptop. Oh, goodness.
Now see why I taped off that part there?
Hi, Eva.
Because then I don't have to be so careful. Is Eva leaving us?
Yeah, she has to go make dinner.
Oh.
Oh, I do like that.
Now, do you think I should do some flowers on that one?
I don't know. I kind of like the X's.
You like the X's?
I like the X's. I like the X's and the C's together. It's kind of, you know, kind of looks dangerous. Kind of like barbed wire and pokey knife things. I don't know.
I think you've just been in Texas too long.
I know. I'm in a certain place in my head. Oh,
I'm trying to leave a lot of loft there. And sometimes that reaches out and bites me. See, there's a lot of loft. And I'm putting this back here, and I may have a stucky together problemo.
Oh, wait, I think I missed something here. Okay.
Okay, I want to do something else here.
Brad, what do you mean? The 1P is using? Question mark. Yeah, well, that's one of the those are the little X's from Texas.
The baby ones.
Yeah, the baby ones. Little baby ones. Little baby
I really like
X's.
those. I use those a lot.
I think that the X's from Texas is one of the best sets because you get, number one, a variety of those particular X's, but then there's just the one kind of more fun, a little bit more cutesy, for lack of a better term. The jumping jacks. Remember the jumping jacks? I put that with the X's because they
I had some of those out and I almost, got them out today.
Yeah, they're just a little more, fun.
Okay, now we're going to have to do something here. I don't want that right in the middle.
It's like multiplication and division. See, that would have been a good name, too. We also have plus signs.
See how much I got off of that stencil?
That's the beauty of the light and fluffy, too, because that little bit can be so cool later on. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Darcy and Brad are chatting about the X's. Does light and fluffy... No, it's white. Straight out of the bottle, it's white. If white, how much paint does one add? Oh, to colorize it.
Just keep adding until you like it.
Yeah, just keep in mind it does... It will make it less fluffy, depending on the paint that you're adding.
Yes.
But certain pigments...
And I would definitely, if you're not using your concentrated pigments in your fluid stuff, use your heavy body paints because then it's not going to... I can't remember.
Mess up the fluff.
Yeah, because you do not stencil with loosey-goosey paint.
Right. Because that's when it runs under, for sure. And you get the gooby blobby out.
Unless you want to do the daubing method.
Yes, the dabbing.
Yeah.
Dabby dauber.
Dabby dauber.
Do.
Then, you're wide open. You can use that stuff. You just have to make sure that you don't have excessive amounts on your... Now see, look at that. Isn't that brilliant?
Oh, okay. Lisa's saying, if you use a base coat on white and fluffy, are you saying, light and fluffy, it works better? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean, Lisa?
Tell me more.
Lisa knows, because that girl can get some loft. And then when we turned her on to light and fluffy, it was life-changing for her. It saved her so much time, she said. But she can still, she will layer that stuff. What kind of cat do we have? What kind of cat is Bentley? He's a Siamese. He's a gray Siamese, right?
I think he's called a blue point.
Okay. But they didn't keep him because he has a bent tail. So he went to the pound.
Tail. Took him away to the pound.
Come here. He's back around. He said, "Did you say my name? Did you say my name?" I know. Here. I will get your hair all over me so people can see you. See? He's purring. He's happy. I know. Would you like to sit on the blankie on my lap and be sweet? He sees the stuff moving around on the screen and he's like, "Oh, what's that? What's that?"
I want to get this.
Here. Sit in the lap. Yeah.
Well,
What
we
is
have
with you in the
bunch of stencils that are going to have to get cleaned up.
No. See? That's what he likes to do. He was heading your way.
All you have to say is just get that squirt bottle out. Do you want squirting?
You want squirts? See, I was trying to be loving and sweet to you. No. You tricked
Well,
me.
you're not holding him just right.
I guess I wasn't. He wasn't liking it. But he's like, all right, I'm going to head over there. It looks like you're doing something important. I could totally mess that up.
Well, that's totally a
We hear her up here
waterfall.
all the time hollering at him.
It's because he jumps up here right in the middle of something like this, or right in the middle of my gel plate.
Yes.
The other day I had to wipe him down. I'm just like, dude. Okay, I don't want to put this back into the jar because it's contaminated with a whole bunch of other stuff. So this is what I do. I just go along on my little piece of paper here and get all this, use up the rest of this stencil stuff. And then later on, I just come in and gel plate over the top of it, and sometimes wonderful things happen.
All right. Are you kind of at a good stop? Do you want to
Yeah,
stop?
I'm at a good stop.
Okay.
I have no paper
Perfect.
left.
She has little, yeah, she's done all her little pieces.
And I wish you could see this. Mariah will take a picture and post it because it looks so awesome. All of them over here.
Here, hold on. I can show everybody. Hold on.
Are you gonna move it?
I'm gonna move it 1 second, but I'm gonna go to the bigger camera so you guys can see it all, like, you know, just the P cam. There we go. There's that business. And then here, kind of lean out of the way there. And there we go. It's like peeking around the corner. See all that business? No, kitty. There. Voila.
Check it out.
Good stuff. The cat says, oh, what? Should I come over there and check that out?
No, Bentley. I will smack your butt.
Okay, so.
See, he knows when I use that tone of voice. He says, well, I'll just go over here and bother her. She's a lot nicer.
Really bad kitty. Oh, yes you are. You're being very bad kitty. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to our normal cams here. Peace is gonna clean off that stencil business and all that there.
Yeah, and I'm taking these to the sink.
Yes, I really wish you'd use your golden thing that I got you that's still in the box.
I don't know what to do with it, Mariah. I need instructions.
I don't know. Well, maybe we'll do that here after the thing. All right, guys. This is the end. I'm going to go to the side-by-side to spacey things.
By the time I get through, the only thing that, Mariah, I won't be putting anything down the sink. I will just be sliding off stuff.
I know. But I worry.
Well, I appreciate that. I think the rest of the world does too. And I'm just telling you.
Okay, so yes, we will see you guys on Tuesday. We're going to have like we'll see you Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, I think Carolyn's saying, yeah, on Sunday. She has a thing on Sunday, but she'll be back on Tuesday. All right, awesome. Yes, so we will see you guys Sunday morning. This was the madness. It was madness. We have figured out that, what is Brad saying? No. Madness has been incredible. Yes, and okay, yes, Sunday. Yes, Sunday is our next day. The regular scheduled thing, the 10 a.m. deal. Oh, Bentley. I'm going to try to put you down. Hold on, time there. Okay. Like, subscribe, do all that business. You know, there's the button, and then there's a bell, and then there's
the thumbs up means that you get to know.
Please come back, leave a comment. Let us know that, there was something favorite of yours in the whole madness of everything that you might want to see more of. We will, continue on doing the things that we do.
Yeah, and we plan on coming back with Izzy. She wants to do some sgraffito.
Yeah, and maybe by then we'll have enough additional perk people that we can add some more emojis, because those are so much fun. I think, or maybe Brad can swap one of those out, because there's two of me, so we could swap one of those with Izzy. That would be pretty cute. Maybe we'll do that.
We need an Izzy one.
Yeah, we do need an Izzy one for sure. I mean, it's all of us.
Oh,
here
that
doing
would
this
just
thing. Oh, and she would lose her mind.
Yes, she would.
She thinks we all need plushies. of ourselves. I said, honey, we're not quite there yet. We don't have the budget for that. She wants plushies. Let us know if you guys are interested in plushies. I'm thinking t-shirts, personally.
I told her that dude that she's watching that has the plushie. I said, he has the worst haircut that I've ever seen in my life. He looks like he's been in a windstorm, and he just stood there and it only got one side. It's very asymmetrical.
He's just around. Look at all that cat hair fly. All right, guys. Dear Lord, before this cat just brings it all coming down.
Oh, yeah, you got a little lip gloss on. Cat hair and lip gloss.
All right. We shall see you. It was awesome. Thank you all so much.
Thank you for hanging with us.
Yes.
I don't think we would have made it without you, and I am not kidding you.
That is so true. It is
without
very
that energy over the airwaves there.
Yes, keep us going. All right, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Alrighty.